Good morning and welcome to Love Every Moment, coming to you today from Sevierville, Tennessee. Well, today's verse is Matthew 5:29 and also 30. It says, "If your right eye makes you stumble, tear it out and throw it from you. For it is better for you to lose one of the parts of your body than for your whole body to be thrown into hell. If your right hand makes you stumble, cut it off and throw it from you. For it is better for you to lose one of the parts of your body than for your whole body to go into hell." Wow, this is pretty shocking language. And it's hyperbole, but it's still shocking. Remember, this is in the context of lust, where God equivalates lust with adultery. And to deal with it, he's saying we have to sometimes take extreme measures. Now, I said this is hyperbole, and there is no preacher that I've ever heard that actually suggests that we literally start cutting off hands and plucking out eyes. I mean, if I had to actually cut off parts of my actual body to deal with lust, honestly, there wouldn't be much of my body left, to be perfectly honest with you. But the idea is to show the absolute dire need to do the extreme to follow him. Let me give another example. There is another verse in Matthew, just a little bit further on, Matthew 18:8. It says almost the same thing, but this time in the context of being a stumbling block. But look at the similar language. "If your hand or your foot causes you to stumble, cut it off and throw it from you. It is better for you to enter life crippled or lame than to have 2 hands or 2 feet and be cast into the eternal fire. If your eye causes you to stumble, pluck it out and throw it from you. It is better for you to enter life with 1 eye than to have 2 eyes and be cast into the fiery hell." It's a very similar language. The idea is repeated in the book of Mark, I believe, a couple of times. And so Jesus really wants us to know that following him is serious business, and we have to give him everything. So this is a good time for me to review the overall idea that I'm presenting in this series here. That if we fall in love with Jesus so much that we love him more than anyone else or anything else, that he can have it all, then he will give us new desires. Desires to love, desires to read his word and fall in love with his word, and desires to treat women correctly, which is the original context anyway. So I've written a few of these here on a little sheet of paper that I'll go over, that I could say, Lord, you can have my family, you can have my wife, and you can have my kids and my parents and my siblings. Lord, you can have my colleagues and my friends and the people I admire. You can have all of those people in my life. I give them to you. Or about me personally, Lord, you can have my sexuality. You can have my sexual identity. Whether I'm gay or straight, you can have it. Lord, you can have my lusts. You can have my political identity. If you want me to change anything, it's yours. You can do with it what you want, Lord. You can have my social posts. You can have everything that I write on Facebook, or whether I even use Facebook or Twitter or any of those other platforms. Lord, you can have my career. If you want me to give up my career, you can have it. These are things that can be chopped off in a figurative sense. Lord, you can have my money. That's always a tough one. Lord, you can have my hobbies and my entertainment. If I'm listening to music you don't want me to, or watching films that you don't want me to, you can have it. You can have my dreams, my goals. You can have my health. You can have my diet. You can have my nationality. You can have my ethnicity. You can have my opinions. You, Lord, can have anything about me that you want. It is all yours. And anything that you need to chop off and prune from my life, you can have it, because I know that you're going to replace it with much better desires. You're going to replace it with love. Because if we love every moment, we're going to love every moment. I'm your average wretch, and I Hope you have a good week.